having a great day. So I can finally release to you guys my community build that I have been working on for the last 4 days, I think. In total, I had 4 hours of footage that I just went through. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. I know it's not functional or anything like that. I mean, sure, for gameplay purposes, it's okay, and you can go here and there's plenty of stuff to do. There is 4 classrooms, so this is an elementary school, so it's for like children, and I put ones for like maybe toddlers, just because I don't know, American schools are very different than Canadian schools, and I'm sure schools all around the world are just different in general. But this is like a Canadian school for what I envision it as and what my elementary school used to be like. So we had like a section for the toddlers, which is like young children, and then we had up to grade 8. So I think you're 13 when you graduate the school. But anyway, so there's 4 of those classrooms, and then there's 3 of like the little kid classrooms. I have a gym, a library, obviously 2 washrooms, a front area, and a staff room, and then the playground, which is pretty big. So I decided to do something a little different for the classrooms. So each classroom I put, one is a music room, an art room, like a science-y room, and it's like I put like a book sign there, but it's more like probably just like your general education. That's what I was assuming it to be, maybe like a geography or history or something like that. So I believe I'm going to start decorating. Yeah. So these are the 4 main classrooms. So the first one I do right here is a arts room, and I think that one turned out really good. I like it a lot. Just like lots of like crafts everywhere. Um, the classroom sizes were a little bit difficult to try and figure out. I made this build the first time, and then the second time around I had to redo it just because it wasn't big enough. Everything was like really crammed, but I think it turned out okay. And the walls do end up changing. So my elementary school had like these weird yellow bricks, but I can't get that in The Sims, obviously. So I do change them into like a gray big bricked wall. I don't know what pack that's from, but we will see shortly. I assume it's closer to the end of the video. And the floor stays the same. The walls in the hallway do change as well into the school colors, but that's also not till the end because they just didn't really figure any of that out yet. It was more just like placing things and seeing where things go. So this is the science engineering room, I guess. It has like the little genius symbol there, but that's just one of the classes, and I'm figuring out the other 2 classrooms what I want them to be. Um, yeah, so this one turned out pretty good too. The first 2 rooms are like super cluttered, and then the other 2 rooms are pretty much just, they're not as cluttered. Um, just because I was starting to get a little eager to get to the rest of it. But yeah, this did take me 4 days, 3 days to record everything and complete the build. So, yeah, it was a really long process. It was like super tiring. I had to give myself breaks because I knew if I didn't give myself breaks, it would not have turned out okay or nice, really. But yeah, so this is the geography history room. And then now this is going to be the music room. So I added a little bit of instruments in it, nothing too much. Just because I don't think in my elementary school we really had instruments or anything like that. So just wanted to add a little bit in, just trying to figure out the wall clutter situation. I love when classrooms are like super cluttered on the walls, just I think it looks like a school. So yeah, that one's almost done. I'm not too sure where we go after this part. Maybe the library. That's what I'm gonna assume. Oh no, we put some lockers in. I also didn't have lockers, but I thought this would be like really nice for the hallway because I did not know what to add into the hallway. It was gonna be super plain, so I was like, we'll just throw some lockers in there. I know a couple middle schools do have lockers, so maybe that's pretty normal, but not where I live. So just trying to figure out the foyer situation, the main entrance of the school, and then this is going to be the front office. So there's a principal and a vice principal. I was trying to get them 2 separate offices, but it was too small, and I was like, I'm not restarting this whole build again and try and reconfigure it. So they have like a wall split in between the 2 of them with their 2 desks and stuff like that. So I think it turned out okay. I mean, it's not really functional, so it's okay the way it is. Yeah, so I was getting a little annoyed, so I took a little breather and I moved on to the library because I figured that'd probably be a big chunk to get done. I think it turned out okay, so it's just a bunch of bookshelves. I do add in a computer area, so for computer labs, I add in just plain tables with chairs, and yeah, I add in a bunch of those, the book cart clutter. You guys will see what I'm talking about a little later. I had that in everywhere. I think that's really nice. And this front area is the librarian desk. They always have the best desk, so I figured I'd give this one a pretty good desk. And here I'm just doing the computer lab area. I wasn't really sure if I should put like one big table or anything, but little desks is fine. And then now I'm going to add in the tables. So just a quick little break from the build. What does everyone think about the eco lifestyle trailer that we got today? I really like it. I'm looking forward to it. I know there was like a country living pack that was leaked by Target. Maybe that's coming in the future. We don't really know, but I'm looking forward to the eco lifestyle pack, and the build and buy looks really good. So far I can see myself using a lot of those things. I'm really excited to do some builds there. I wasn't too sure about the cast, but I will be making a sim anyway, just for building purposes in that world. So yeah, I don't know if I will be doing any gameplay necessarily. If you guys are interested in gameplay, let me know. It might be fun, so I might try it, but we will see anyway. I'm just looking forward for it to come out, and it's a little, well, I guess a day less than a month or so. Very soon. But yeah, anyway, back to the build. Here I am trying to figure out the wallpapers or the wall textures for the rest. So that's the kind of brick that I went with. That was just like the closest. I don't know, there was nothing really good. No good ones for this that I saw anyway. I could have just missed one. But yeah, this is what it turned out to be. So now I'm working on like the little kids' classrooms. These were just like super colorful and fun. So actually there's 2 of these classrooms, and there's actually a nap room. So that's the next one. So I know that they take naps, but in the classroom, but I didn't have like a big enough classroom, so I decided to put one room as like their nap room, and maybe that's like one of the teachers, they take turns every other day kind of thing watching over them. So this is the room right here. So I just added a bunch of the yoga mats and those pillows from kids stuff pack, maybe, not too sure what pack that is. Yeah, there we go. Just adding those around, and that's plain just because it's their sleep room, so you don't want anything too much in it. So just these wall decals, and I should be going, yeah, so this is the next one. So this is the final toddler room that I do. So it's pretty much the same as the other one, just like I put different colors in there, different toys of course. Same kind of wall decals though. Yeah, so this one should be done any second. And now I go, okay, yeah, so I do a little bit of the backyard, oh my gosh, the playground now, and then I go to the gym, and I go back to the playground. I think that's how it goes. I was really struggling with the sandbox, so I had to add a bunch of these little plants just because the fence had to be broken there. So here I just add a little slide, and those things, I don't even know what those are, this little tent and that tree, and then a bunch of picnic tables. I think that turned out nice if they want to sit instead of play or whatever the case is. And then eventually I do add, so I added those monkey bars, and then eventually I come back and I add swings and a basketball court, and there's another part, but I will tell you guys when I get to it because it won't make sense right now. It's something my elementary school had, so I put it in there. I don't know if everyone has it or not, but it's just what mine had. So now I'm working on the gym. I don't end up keeping these because I wanted to add bleachers, but I couldn't add bleachers because these were just too big, and the basketball hoops, they were too tall for the ceiling height, and I wasn't going to change them. So I make my own gym lines, and I don't think they look too bad. I don't know what the meaning is of any of them. They're really different than like normal ones, so I don't know, I just added a bunch of lines and colors and I thought it looked okay. So these are the bleachers I'm working on now. The stairs going up to the second level, the bleachers are just terrible, so just ignore those. It was getting really frustrating trying to add stairs in because I had no idea what I was doing. I also was recording this at like 1 in the morning, so I was getting probably a little bit tired, so I tried giving up. See, I think they looked fine there, and then I went in and I don't know, just don't look at them. But yeah, so now I just add a table on the top instead as like the bleachers, just because I thought maybe it looked a little better. And I think we're gonna be done the gym very shortly. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure something to cover that, and then I had a couple of wall decorations, and then we go to maybe the staff room. Yeah, so in the staff room I just added a little mini fridge, 2 microwaves, sink, table so they could eat, and then like a little couch and TV area just so they can get away when the kids are in recess. If they don't have recess duty, then maybe they're just sitting, watching TV, resting, eating, all that stuff. So I don't know what I'm doing now. Okay, yeah, so these are the wall that I'm changing, the school colors. So it's green and yellow. My boyfriend picked that out. So I am just trying to make it look less dull because I feel like it was so big and empty. So I thought like the colors would make it like less empty, and yeah, so I tried anyway. But yeah, so just working on the principal's office is on the left and the vice is on the right. Just adding those hand sanitizer things everywhere. Wall decorations. I thought I was doing the office, but maybe it's already done. I could have gotten distracted. I tend to do that a lot. I see something in the catalog and I was like, oh, I gotta go add that everywhere. But yeah, so this is their offices. Like I said, left is the principal and right is the vice principal. So just adding some more decoration. And then this is the secretary's office, so I'd imagine there'd be 2 secretaries there, and then the front desk, if you would need anything, that's where you'd go to talk to one of them. And yeah, so that should be it for that. And now I think I just end up finishing up the back. So here I'm going in with the basketball court, and let's see what I get up to. Oh yeah, okay, so this is the swing set that I end up adding. I go and add more detail to it in a minute. So in this area now, I'm adding rocks. So in my elementary school, we had a reading nook in the playground, I guess, and every day, if it was nice out, we'd actually go outside and all sit on the rocks and just read a chapter of like whatever book the class was reading. So I created that there, and I think it looked pretty cute, and filled that space. I wasn't too sure like what else to add there. So now just adding some detail to the swing set and the monkey bars. And yeah, so I am just doing roofing, and then I go to the front and add. The front was really hard. I wasn't sure what plants were too many plants. Community lots are kind of hard that way. You just don't know how much is too much. Well, I don't anyway. And I don't want to make it look overgrown. I really like the right side that I just did. Don't really like this side. I decided to add like 2 picnic tables in the front, like maybe if like parents were waiting for their kids after school, they could sit and wait there, just because I really had no other idea of what to put there. So we're about to get into screenshots. I hope you guys enjoyed this community lot, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives